Hello, everyone. Thank you again for joining us for another Divination Wednesday. We read cards, charms, wellness runes, witches' runes. We might even do a little astrology today. It's up to the spirits and you to decide what will be your reading. Thank you again for joining us. If you would be so kind as to take this time to share out this video and leave a like, we'd greatly appreciate it. Sit back and enjoy the show. I'll be with you shortly. Hey everyone, welcome in. I think I got everybody. I thought somehow I saw Boomer way in the beginning, so I apologize if you're still here. Hello, Boomer. The comment disappeared. It was there and then it wasn't, so I don't know. I don't know if I was seeing things or what. So hello, Corey and Kelly and Kirian and Evie. I hope you guys are well. I got you all written down in the order you came in. Hey, Jen. A lot of police activity today. I went a little later because I was hoping my package would come. It's been out since 7:28 a.m. I've been waiting for it, and it's still not here. I was hoping it would come before and they wouldn't ring my doorbell during this, but maybe they decided to bring it tomorrow. I don't know, but it was supposed to come today. But yeah, so that's what happened there. So we were a little later hoping that the package would come, but it didn't. So I just got a shower. I'm in a little pain today, boy. But we're going to read some cards. Don't mind that I'm in my pajamas because I said I won't. I'm just going to get dressed for bed. I took the shower right before the live stream and I said, just get dressed for bed so you can do your crossover and go to bed. I got my patches on, so we should be good. Gosh willing. Does StreamYards have where you could post a comment now? Oh, really? Oh, that seems like too much work, though. Because then you gotta try to get back to where you were. No. Oh yeah, it might be. It might be the change of weather. Who knows? I mean, I've been in pain for years, but it was back pain. Now it's transferred to my neck, my arm, my thigh and hip, and it's like, what the hell? Instead of getting better, it's just going, it's getting worse. It's not getting better. Anyway. So that's how that goes. Yay. Where am I? Oh, here I am. See, I have my skeleton pajamas. Don't mind. Don't mind me. Let's see if this can go a little bigger here. Oh, there we go. I think we could go a little bigger. Bigger is better. No? I don't know. Probably you don't want to see me this big, but sorry. Here we go. Here we go. So I have Corey, Kelly, Kirian, Evie, Jen. Is that what we got? There's 6, and I really think Boomer's here, but I don't know if he's having trouble writing, but I put him first because I swear to God, he said hello somewhere. Or maybe it's just like when I knew Jen needed a reading. Maybe Boomer needs a reading. I don't know, but I put him down on the list because I swore I saw him. Did anybody else see him, or this is just me? I don't know. Alrighty. With that being said, hi everybody. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right. Okay. All right. Nobody's typing, so we're ready. We ready, Eddie Steadies? Okay. All right. So first we have Corey. Do we have Mist? Okay. What you want to read, sweetheart? These guys? Okay. Okay, Corey, you ready? We got the curious creatures for you. So let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh, you're already throwing things at me? Was that for Corey? And this one? I got it. Listen, don't throw them at me. You're gonna make me bend. Oh. We don't like that. We don't like bending. Okay. Now, I think they wanted that one, but let's make sure it wasn't one of the other ones that fell. Is that good? Okay. Here we go, Corey. So the first one, oh, you got 4. Okay. They wanted 4, you got 4 that were stuck together. Hey, Regina, you got the King of Swords. The King of Swords is the first one. Okay, no problem. We switch you Roonies. Yep. No problem. Okay, so King of Swords. Where's the swords? Cup swords. Okay. Aha. All right, Corey. King of Swords. Hey, Diane. So do you want to read it on heads or tails, Mist? Heads? Okay. An intellectual leader, an excellent communicator, being calm, cool, and collected, expert status and confidence. Drawing on his experience, on fact, and on the information he has been given, this king is a level-headed monarch whose quick thinking and excellent judgment leads him to his goals with speed and ease that is unparalleled. Diplomatic and articulated, he has a way of citing truth and spotting anyone who is trying to manipulate him or cloud his judgment. He wants you to gain clarity through presence, observation, and willingness to see new sides of the same story. Seek transparency and accuracy when you step into a logical framework from which to see your situation. What do the rules say? Okay. Ooh, then you got the giraffe, the Eight of Cups, Corey, the Eight of Cups. Walking away, a time to let go of something you know is not right for you, that which is no longer serving your needs, a time to give up and pivot, barely choosing to look after your own needs. A leopard cannot change its spots as it happens. A giraffe can't really either. Sometimes, no matter how much we've hoped and prayed, some certain circumstances will never be the right ones for us. It may be time to clean up with your own heart and mind and make peace with the reality that it's time to let go of something that has been holding you back or keeping you from the growth you desire. Letting go of what you know can be a courageous and defiant act of self-love and self-perseverance. Stepping towards dreams can be foolish, selfish, even. But it's time to look after your spark and dispose of any extra emotional baggage you've been lugging around with you. Ooh, then you got the Temperance, Corey, the Temperance. Look at her, how pretty. Moderation, balance, finding your center, blending energies and ideas, amalgamating pieces to make a whole or wholeness, to complete you, to complete a picture, a purpose, alchemist. Spiritually powerful Temperance asks you to seek balance, to choose the middle path. To seek balance, to choose the middle path. I read that already, sorry. And to slow down if you've been racing way out of control. This is not an all or nothing card. It is instead a card of careful compromise, respect, rebalancing, and gentle benevolence. The blending of opposites will allow you to intimately make changes in your life. As you evaluate areas where you have been overdoing it, you will be able to treat your energy resources like a precious ecosystem that needs all of its many parts in proper and moderate measure. Okay, there you were. I knew you were there somewhere, Boomer. I said that I thought I saw you before, but we couldn't find you. And then you got the Fool, Corey, the Fool. A time to pause and reflect, making sure you have what you need, lack of direction, being naive or reckless, lack of experience. Whoa there, little adventurer. Take a quick pause to check yourself before you fly off the cliff with nothing but a yoga mat and a sunny disposition. Where are you headed? And why didn't you get the map you needed? The fools mark the beginning of a wonderful journey. And as all epic journeys will tell you, happy trails always begin with a quest or an intention, a reason, with a heartfelt understanding of why you're putting your energy into this leap of faith. You're about to bond into the beautiful unknown, be given a chance to make a quantum leap into an upgraded reality that will blow your mind. So set your intentions for your best life and clearly set your sights on how you want to feel as you arrive. This courageous step will welcome in a wonderful new reality. So trust the cosmos to catch you when you unleash and take the leap, but also bring some landing gear, will you? So all of it kind of revolved, Corey, around letting go of shit you don't need anymore and getting balanced and moving forward and taking a leap of faith and finding yourself, basically. So let's see if they have an additional message for you. Wow, what a lovely message. Okay, you ready? Be kind even to those who are rude and obnoxious. Obviously, you have a person who's kind of like being annoying. Things are not always what they appear to be. Don't waste your energy on the negative. It's time to focus on the positive. It's your time. Go do something great. Okay. Thank you, darling. Did you have a question? Yes. Okay. And the answer is yes? Okay. The answer to your question is yes, Corey. By the way, if you were thinking of a yes or no question, they said it right away. So I'm thinking you were thinking of something. There's the doorbell. Hold on. That's the delivery. So sorry, guys. Okay. The delivery. They leave the package. First of all, I hate when they leave it in front of the door since my door opens out and then you're like pushing the package, you know? And then she was coming back, like she rang my doorbell and then she was coming back for something, right? I'm like, what'd she do? Forget something? And then she like looked to make sure like she had the right address. I guess she was confused. And I'm like, yeah, Christina. She's like, oh yeah, is it for you? I'm like, she rang my doorbell. Who the fuck you think it's for? Like, what's wrong with you? Ah, you know, come on. Anyway, you're very welcome, sweetheart. We can all have that card. I did get ready. Okay. All right. How's everybody? Okay. All righty. Well, yeah, everybody can do to stay positive, but obviously something's going to be put in Corey's path where he's going to just need that to be like, I'm not going to yell at this idiot person because sometimes there is an extra like idiotic person that you just want to tell them to go to hell. But, sometimes, we need that a reminder to refrain from telling that person to go to hell. Yeah. Who's next? Evie. Let's do Evie because she has to go to the doctors. Evie, you're here, right? Kathy, you here? Okay. Okay, that's fine. What do you want to read, sweetheart? All right, Diane, you have time. Do you want to read the card? Yeah, why not? These cards actually Evie got us. She's like, yeah, read the cards that we got. I know, yeah, okay. Here we go. For Evie. That one? Okay. Yeah, because she said, he's here to have coffee. I go, yeah, I thought she meant, I thought she was meaning Jerry because Gateway usually doesn't leave you. So, but, yeah, I put coffee and coffee, apple, and peanut butter out for them. That's what we got. We got. Okay. There you go. The law is real. It is, let me tell you. But, somebody's going to test that. Wow. That's a whole bunch of interesting cards we got, Evie. Not your normal. Is that what we got for Evie? Okay. Let's make sure I got the right ones. Okay. Here we go. The first card you got is what number? 10, 15, 16. Where are you? Aha. So the first one is the Tower. Look, it has the eye. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on there. Fire, lightning, smoke, flowers, and the evil eye. Let's see what's going on. Enlightenment, release, destruction. Lightning strikes the tower, and just like that, nothing will ever be the same. Whether it's shattering a rigid ego or collapsing a long-held dream or relationship, the tower moves fast and the message is clear. Things must change. Ruled by the disciplinary planet of Mars, this card comes with a strict dose of medicine that doesn't always go down easy. It will serve you well to surrender to the mighty intervention. Do not fight against it or question its purpose. You are here to learn an important lesson and release attachments that don't serve you. Sometimes your castle must burn to the ground in order for you to see new possibilities. Trust that the rebuilding and reconstruction of your life will edge you towards your truest self, and even possibly enlightenment. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Then you got strength. Strength. Oh, she's pretty. She got the lion with her. Um, 8. Courage, strength, control. Courage and grace are now replacing the reactive nature of youth. Care for your physicality may become a priority as you attune to the body and the needs of your earthly vessel. Be careful not to rely too heavily on your appearance and make sure there is a balance of body, mind, and spirit. You are now picking up the vibrations of your higher self and becoming something of a leader. This development will come in handy as your patience and willpower will most likely be tested along the way. Challenges are inevitable, but your courage will leave you undeterred. This card is connected to the sign of Leo. So be like the lion, rest and gather your power. Then use it only when it's necessary. Rely mostly on the muscle of the heart rather than brute force, for this is your greatest strength. The tendency to persist in spite of all hindrances, discouragements, and impossibilities. It is in that all things distinguish the strong soul from the weak. Then you have the Death card. Hey, Smoking Joe. The Death card. That's pretty. It has the eye too. Pew, pew. Where'd you go? I know I saw you. Okay, here. Transformation, new beginnings, endings, change. Death is the great mystery, the crossing over into the unknown. Ruled by the powerful Scorpio, this card holds much weight within the human psyche. Most fear its appearance, but it is actually not a sign of physical death. It is rather an indicator of necessary change. Is there something or someone in your life you cling to simply because it feels familiar or safe? Do you know deep in your heart that it is time to lay the matter to rest? Do not pull off this inevitable outcome. Instead, have faith that when you lose your grip on what is passing away, it makes space for new things in your life. One chapter ends and another begins. Prepare for a rebirth. All right, so already all 3 cards were about, like, even the strength, having strength to change, to move on. So a big change is coming in your life. Life and death are one thread, the same line, viewed from different sides. And then you got the moon. The moon. Ooh, and the moon, she has the wolf with her. A lion and a wolf you got today. Okay. The moon. And that was 3 major cards you got. Right? No, you got all 4 of yours were major ones? Because you got the tower. Yeah, you got all 4 major cards. Okay, the moon. Dreams, intuitions, and shadows. How different everything looks in the silvery light of the moon. It is difficult to decipher truth from illusion. In its melancholy glow, you may feel vulnerable and alone. You may question yourself and your faith during this dark night of the soul. Now it is time to reflect upon your dreams. What messages are swimming in the sea of your subconscious mind? Ruled by the emotional Pisces, this card asks you to plumb plumb down to the depths and bring to light the messages and truths that will serve you on your life's journey. Go inward. Seek counsel from no other source than your own heart. This is a struggle that you must face alone. But don't worry, the challenges would not have been presented to you if you were not capable of overcoming it. All the beauty of life is made up of light and shadows. Ooh. Yeah, no getting away from lessons. That's a true story. Okay. So that I said it was a super interesting reading. When I turned it around and saw the tower and death, I was like, this is not a normal reading for Evie. So let's see if they have a message for you on top of that. Wow. Okay, here you go, Evie. Many nights and days pass by. Some we remember so vividly, and others are just a distant memory. Make every day count, for you do not know what will be tomorrow. So try to make it happen today. Hmm, interesting. Thank you, Kathy. Mhm. Okay, she doesn't. All righty. You don't even have a question for me, huh? All right, Evie. That was for you. Mhm. Yeah, all other major. Yeah, hi, Joe. I hope you're well. Did I miss anybody else coming in? Yeah, Boomer, it's true. But there's a person that's really gonna test Corey's faith. So that's why they gave him that message. Like, but maybe something's really going on terrible with that person. We don't know. Hey, Andre, how are you? All right, so that was Evie. Um, so next is Kirian. Kirian, are you here? Yeah, Joe, I put you on. um, yes, I am. All righty. Get ready. I'll talk to you later. I see you, Kirian. Okay, great. So Rista. Okay. So before we even get started, she said you had a question, a yes or no question. So her answer. So the answer to your question was yes. She wanted to do that first for you. Okay. Because you were excited about that question, I guess. And now you want to pull some cards, Rista? Mm-hmm. Which one? Okay. Yep. No problem, Andre. Sorry, they made the screen so darn small on on StreamYards. I'm trying, guys, to make sure I see everybody. But if I miss your comment and you need me to see it, please write it again, sweethearts. That one. Okay. Interesting. All right, so we got some oracles for you because then I'm assuming we're going to have a message, Kirian. So your first card is the Seance. The Seance. That's interesting. The Seance. Connections, reaching out, old relationships renewed. Ooh. Then you got the Black Cat. Somebody touched the meter when I said the Black Cat, so that one must be important. Let's go. A change in luck, the Black Cat means. Hey, Kim. A change in luck. And then you got the Heart. And the Heart is love, affection, and relationships. Okay, so it was all about a relationship, a renewed relationship, and change. So, a change in luck. So if you've been having bad luck, you're about to get a whole bunch of good luck. So let's see what the message is from Rista. Okay, here's the message. No, I think it's okay, Kim. All will come in time. You are getting closer to your goals and dreams. I know you don't see the finish line yet, but let me tell you, it's so close. Don't give up and don't stray from the course. It's all working more than you know. That was your message, Kieran, which was a good one. All will come in time. You're getting closer to your goals and dreams. I know you don't see the finish line yet, but it is so close. Don't give up or don't stray the course. It's all working more than you know. And sometimes you need that message because sometimes you'll be like, oh, this isn't working, and do something, and then everything will go astray. So they're saying this is working. So whatever you're doing, keep following this course because obviously it's going to work out. So that's the message for you, Kieran. I hope that made sense to you. Unfortunately, I know like some people, they want to know certain things specifically, but I can only tell you what your guide tells me. So she didn't mention specifically anything about what you wanted to know, but she did say that whatever the question was that you were thinking was a yes. So I don't know what question you had in your head, but she did say yes. So she did say you're closer to that dream. So I'm assuming that all has to do with what you were asking. But she didn't say it in, I don't make things up. I'm sorry, Kieran. That's what she had for you. I just tell what I hear. Oh, no, she would have said something of the sort to not worry you. If she's telling you that you're getting closer to your goals, to your dreams, keep going, everything's working, I don't think that's the case. And what did the reader mean by special? Gee, you can have a psychic baby, we don't know. That could be considered special. To me, if you have a baby who is psychic, I don't know what kind of information she gave you, but I have never, and I've been reading you for weeks now, got any kind of information like that. So I would not worry yourself. Your guide would definitely say something about that. And she has never. And you know what I was thinking, Kieran, when I was writing down her message? It's almost been a year. And she said near the end of the year, like a 1 year span, that you would meet somebody. So, I don't know if you met them already, but she said within the year. And I know that you've been coming here a good bunch of months now. So I was just curious. But she didn't answer. Yeah, well, she didn't answer. Special could mean tons of things. And, you know, like I said, I don't lie. I can only tell you what they say and what I can gather. And from everything Rista has ever said for me to write down your yes answers, your all your cards have always been pretty good. Um Always keep pushing. The business is gonna get a little better. You're going the right way. She's never said anything crazy to lead me to believe that something's gonna be wrong. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's just my opinion from what I gather from every single bunch of your readings. I have never got anything, you know, that, you know. I think she's still working on the guy first, and then she's gonna tell you about the babies, You're welcome, sweetheart. So now I'm curious. Did you meet him yet or not yet? Remember, I think she even told you about what he was going to look like. I think soon, though, within the year. So it's coming up. Alrighty. Let me just stand for a second. That's right. You bring that baby over here. We're going to love it up. um, no, I haven't met him yet. Okay. Because the year is coming up quick. You at least 6 months you've been coming steady. So within the next 6 months. Yeah, like a rugged male. That's right. I think even Diane got a picture of him. So it's coming. So give me a second, guys, I have to stand and stretch for 1 second, and then we will be back with Kelly. Yes. Alrighty. I was looking for Smoking Joe's Cafe. I couldn't find it. It's all right. So Kelly's driving, but we got Kelly. Boomer, did you want a reading? Because like I said when you came in again, I think you were here, but the comment went into outer space. I don't know where it went. Yay, welcome to my cafe. That's right. Because I think he was here first, and I don't want to, if he wanted a reading, I want to give it to him. And then after Kelly, if it would be Boomer if he wants a reading, then it would be Jen, Regina, Diane, Joe, and Andre, and Kim. Okay. That's what we got. That might be all I can handle, so hopefully. Yeah, like I said, I never. And it's funny because a lot of people, like Scott used to do that to me sometimes. This reader said this. And I said, no, I have never, out of all the readings for months and months and months, got anything like that. You know, usually, like even Kim will tell you, she'll get a reading from me. She'll get one from Sis Sherry. She'll get one from Drew, all the same week. And they will all kind of be the same. And that's how you know that your readers are, the people who are reading you correctly, because they're like the same kind of readings. When you get something thrown out of the blue, like that's craziness, it's probably they're, not picking up on the right energy. I don't know, that happens sometimes. I can't say they're fake. I just can say that they, are picking up on an energy that is not yours. And if it's hard, especially if you don't go to them often, you know? Very much so. That's right, Kim. I mean, so, you know, it usually happens that way. You don't normally get something left field sideswiped, you know. um the guides are usually in tune with what they're giving you, you know. So, all right. We stretched. Now let me take this off. We're not at Joe's Cafe anymore. Okay. Here we go. All right. um, yeah. Okay. That's right, Diane. He's waking up for spring. All right, Kelly, here we go. What do we got for Kelly? I know you're driving. Don't worry about typing. I got you. I got you. Your spirit guide, Mary Beth, is all ready for me. Waiting patiently. Okay. Oh, terrible, Kim. That's why I'm in my pajamas, because I took a boiling hot shower right before this. I put patches on, and then I'm like, let me put on something. I don't have to lift my arms. I'm just going to put my little jumpsuit on, my pajamas, and then go to bed in my pajamas. I'm not changing again today. We're not doing that. So yeah, so sorry. I'm in my pajamas. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Um, so yeah. I'm sorry, sweetheart. What do you want, Mary Beth Love? Okay, blue or black? All right. Ooh, you're gonna get my cards. I don't blame you. Yeah, when you're in pain, and especially this arm has really been like, my left arm has really been crazy. I can't move it behind me. I can't move it over a certain, above. When I sleep, I'm in such pain. It's like craziness. Um, I can't find a comfy way to sleep, and it's just that's it. Ooh, there's a lot there. Which ones were you trying to get? One, two. We saw that one. Three. You want this one? Four. I think so. Let's just make sure those are the the four. Yeah. Oh, which one you want to trade? Because you want this one, don't you? Okay. And you want to get rid of this one. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Here we go. We did a little change of Rooney. Okay. So here we go. Okay, Diane, no problemo. So the first card you got, Kelly, is Valentine's Love Potion. It is a Valentine's Day wild card. May the power be with you. The power of the coffee cups. Here you go. Did you know that there are magical properties to coffee beans? They are masculine, associated with Mars, fire, earth, and air elements, and the sign of Sagittarius and Aries. Oh, yeah, because we're fiery. Their deities and their deity is Archangel Gabriel and helps with the root and sacral chakras. Coffee is a potion for just about everything. Boosting spells, chakra boosts, curses and hex removal, divination grounding, luck, happiness, and lust. Add coffee beans to your spells. Mm. Then you got the king of vlogging, and this is in the social. Vlogging is videos that teach and enlighten the viewer, like spiritual teaching that seeks to teach you to obtain higher levels of awareness and meaningfulness of our lives. Regardless of the content, the end path of development should lead to a greater knowledge. The king is here to implore you to share your power through your knowledge and help your fellow community. Then you got the queen of coffee cups. The universe is trying to give you a wake-up call. The divine is trying to grab your attention, to get you back on track, or to stop you from being lazy. It can also be a call to awake and put your strength on. It can represent the process of seeking and finding the truth, or a journey towards self-discovery. And then you got the chariot. The chariot, which happens to be a flying ice cream truck. The chariot. We are on a ghost hunt. Don't be such a scaredy cat. Don't be afraid. We have each other. If a ghost scares you, scare it back. The boos are inside of you. So focus. If you just pay attention, you'll be all good. Limited thinking won't get you anywhere. Combine your mind, heart, and spirit, and you will be an unstoppable force. Now, let's get some ice cream. Alrighty. So, Kelly, it mentioned your root and sacral chakras. You might want to get a tea for that. I'm just throwing things. It didn't make it in the box, of course. Okay. Let's see the additional message from Mary Beth. Kelly, anything? Got anything for me? Okay. It's all coming to a head. You have worked towards accomplishing the end of this chapter in your life. But now's not the time to drop the ball. There are a few other things that must be completed before you can dive in and enjoy your hard work. For some reason, I got the distinct idea this had something to do with your divorce. So I don't know. I know you said it was completed, but maybe there's a glitch in the system. I don't know. I had this distinct feeling that the something else you had to do with that. I don't know. That was just my feeling. I read you exactly what she said, so there you go. And there's a question for me. The answer to your question is yes, Kelly. Thank you, Mary Beth. There we go. So I hope that made sense to you. Okay. Divorce was final March 19th. Good. So then there's a follow-up to something. Whatever your next step was going to be, because she said now is not time to drop the ball. Something else must be completed before you could dive in and enjoy all your hard work. So I don't know. One more thing. It doesn't sound too bad. Jen, you're next. What do we got for Jen? Who do we got for Jen? You. You. Okay. You. What we got? What do you want to read? Okay, you're here. Oh, you're going to get the furry little animals too. Curious creatures. I got to start working on, I said I was going to go through my whole book here and like write down what the spirit guides say, some of the really good ones, and the messages, and make a deck with just their messages. Want this one? So that should be fun. Okay. Here we go. Jen. So the first one you got is the 10 of Wands. And just from this monkey carrying this heavy thing, assuming you just got too much on your plate right now, but let's see what the 10 of Wands has to say. Letting go of excess baggage, doing too much, multitasking, having too many responsibilities, burdens. A time to choose your most important priorities. You've been holding on to those extra responsibilities forever. Sometimes we forget to tread lightly on the earth, and we take on way more than is necessary, needlessly causing difficulties. If you could drop a few of those wands and allow your heart to prioritize your to-dos, which one you could let go of today, which wand just added heaviness, and which are essential to your happiness. Letting go of some tasks, old behaviors, limiting burdens, and anything that has you feeling like your energy is tired or repressed will give you the freedom to put all your effort towards your truest and most important purpose filled activities. Drop the weight and any non-essentials, especially if they offer a false sense of accomplishment or self-importance. So don't clean the kitchen today, it's okay. Tomorrow do it. Okay, rest today. Hi, Sheila. So then your next one is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. Just a cute little one laying down. I don't know what she is, a platypus, maybe. Let's see. The Four of Swords. Deep rest, a time for grounding and connecting with your soul, gifting yourself permission to be unproductive. Yeah, like I said, don't clean that kitchen today. Maybe get yourself a hobby or do activities that will fill your heart with joy. You've been climbing so hard and it's time to slow down, like way down, the sloth down. Maybe you've been dipping into your energetic reserves and forgetting to refill them later. Or maybe the warning bells have been ringing a while now and you've been pushing your deep rest off to the side, always promising yourself to unwind someday soon. All the someday soons are finally catching up with you, and it's time to process and integrate the lessons you have collected. Today, take a pause for your spirit, your body, mind, and soul. Require this, and new information can arrive into your space is clear, and you restore your force and energy. Burnout looms, so lounge around some trees and make slow, deliberate movements towards a more mindful living. Okay, and then we got the Hangman, the Hanged Man. 12. A pause, letting go of outcomes, seeing things from a new perspective, enlightenment, altered state, sacrifices, spiritual lessons, new insights, sensing the extraordinary universe and intentions. When we dig our heels in and refuse to let go, we risk stagnation. The Hanged Man wants you to rise above and to flip your perspective to see your situation anew. What if you adopt someone else's point of view? How would your situation change dramatically? This bat knows that seeing a clear path is not as powerful as sensing it, especially if you find yourself in the dark. A different vantage point will offer incredible insight and something we inadvertently put ourselves smack dab in the middle of those liminal states of waiting, pausing, sensing. Because on some level, we know that new levels of awareness will spout from these often uncomfortable interruptions. The Hanged Man is necessary and healing limbo. Uh, suspend um, Suspend mindfully, relinquish control, as there is nothing you can do right now except to surrender to the will of the heavens. Oh, that's a nice one. And then you got the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. A horse and a beaver. And he's holding one coin. Let's see the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Workaholic. Tendencies about taking unnecessary risks, maybe impatience, wanting to see things before they actually happen, responsibilities and diligence. The slow and steady build of this Knight of Pentacles is the best way forward. His approach is a natural result of his commitment to his purpose, and he knows in his bones that this life is not about working to enjoy life later, but rather about experiencing the joys in each and every moment, lesson, teachings, understandings. He takes them all in stride and constructs his solid foundation for his happy future. He reminds you to be faithful and dedicated and to mindfully count every step as you find your way home. It's time to really pay attention to the journey instead of just the end goal, and to find peace in a comforting routine. Evaluate which parts need to change and which parts are building the things that are truly desired. Because being a busy beaver without a long term plan for security and prosperity and peace sounds like a hamster wheel task to this night. Determine your true north and walk your path accordingly. Ooh. Okay. Jen, that was a whole bunch. That was a whole bunch for you. But mostly for you to stop taking on so much burden. They give you this once in a while. Once in a while, you must get your mind going so much that they're like, tell her to stop. And here you go, Jen. Today is that date. So let's see what else Jack's got for you, Jen. Let's see. This is an interesting one. Hey, Derby. How are you? I hope you're well. The little ones are restless in their the little ones are restless in their non-slumber. You hear the cries, but you have tuned them out. The higher beings have had a task for you for a while. Think about fulfilling it, and there may be help if done correctly. Interesting. And there's a question. Okay. And Jen, you have a question for me? And the answer? Yeah. Okay. So the answer to your question, Jen, is yes. Oh, you put out a new song? Oh, I'll have to go listen to it. Hey, Eddie. And you're on. Okay, there's a call that came in. All right, Jen. So, Jen, that was for you. I hope that made sense. Now we have Regina. Regina, are you here? All righty. Oh, just waiting on Regina. And then if I don't see Regina, we'll skip. We'll go back when she comes in. Sometimes people go to the bathroom or grab their dinner or something. You're welcome, sweetheart. So we have Regina, Diane, Joe, Andre, Kim. I'm here. Okay, Regina, here we go. Yeah, what you want, darling? I'm sure I have those somewhere. Actually, I think I put them in here. Wait. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Let's pull out the... Here we go. Some oracles for you, Regina. Is it that one or that one? I don't know. I know you wanted one of those. We know it was this one. Okay. That's okay. Alrighty. Here we go. So your first oracle was the cup. The cup. Which is 4. Replenishment, good cheer, and good news to come. Oh, that's good. It also shows secrets being spilled. Mm-hmm. Then you got the gentleman. The gentleman. Welcome back, Boomer. The gentleman, a masculine figure. He represents dignity, power, and pride. Also domineering, but also represents self-reliance. Then you got the tomb. The tomb. A card of remembrance, but also of liberation. It could show stagnation, restrictions, and self-doubt. And the hourglass. So the hourglass is a call to action and a reminder that life is short. You must seize the moment. It also shows like nostalgia and a fear of moving on. All right, so let's see what that means to you, lovely Regina. Okay. Oh, Sheila, I will. I put you down. I'll put you down at the end, right after Kim. But you don't. I'll give you a reading from your guide, and I'm sure they'll answer whatever questions you have on that. Regina, love, light, and laughter has to be the constant. Get rid of fear, self-doubt, any hate you're harboring. You are looked after and you are loved. Pick up a hobby and do something that you enjoy. Do something fulfilling for yourself because you, I guess, are in a little funk right now, and the kind of, yeah, I'm in that funk too, do the same things over and over. And sometimes you got to do something to get you out of it. And that's what they're kind of telling you to do. And I think you had a question for me. So the answer to your question is yes. And that was for you, Regina. Now we have Diane. Are you here, Diane? Yes. Sorry. You still have, like, I'm sure they'll tell you because you have it on your mind. So if they can, and if it's something you're supposed to know. All right, let me stand. Let's go to the cafe for a second again. Oh. I need some music to go with Smokin' Joe's Cafe. I need some music. Oh, Derby, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Much love to you. If you don't know Derby, oh, I'm sorry. Derby has a lovely music channel. He sings beautiful songs. He writes them himself. They're really beautiful. Christian songs. Lovely. Go check him out if you don't have him. I believe almost everybody's blue, so you should be able to click on him nice and easily. Maybe Kim, if you're so kind as to put Derby's link in for anybody who's not blue, who would maybe like to click on him, I would appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Sheila. I didn't see Diane. I know she said she'll be back in a second. I think she had a phone call. So we'll move on to Joe. Joe, you here? And then we'll get back to Diane as soon as she comes back in. Oh, because you're on your other channel. Oh, for gosh sakes, Kim. What the heck is going on? All right, let me go to Derby. Come on, I want to go to his channel. Get that. Can we not go to his channel? What is going on? Oh, go to channel. This stupid ass. Stupid YouTube. If you don't click exactly, forget it. That's okay. I got it. I got it. I forgot because you're on this channel. You're not on your regular one. There you go. There you go, Kim. For this channel, because I know you have problems on the other one. There you go. Yeah. Alrighty. There we go. Now we did it. There we go. There's Diane. Diane, I was looking for you. Okay, Diane. You're next. And then we got Joe, Andre, Kim, and Sheila, okay? Oh, thank you, Derby. I managed to do it. I got myself together. Thank you. Derby's blue, I forgot. Yep. Okay. Diane, here we go. From Lou. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted those other ones. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna do, oh. It would help if I take this off. Here we go, Diane. You're gonna get the literal witches. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see what we got for you. Maybe you wanted those three. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, one more. Alrighty, one more. I know they're new. What you want? I think it was that one. They're new, so they're slippy. Here we go. For Diane. Let's see what we got for you. So the first one you got is the mushrooms. The mushrooms. So this is quiet growth, the hidden, and peace. Then you got the wings. The wings. Oh, that's a link to the new song? Great. Thank you so much. I could look at it after then. Wishes, ambition, and wandering. Ooh, that's nice. Then you got the tree. The tree. Wisdom, good roots, and connection. And then you got Sylvia Plath. Let's see. She's the dark. Because with all the light, you always need dark. It comes along with it, unfortunately. You know. Balance of light and dark. Intensity, fury, living in the dark. Sylvia Plath, 1932 to 1963, was a social and academic success in spite of severe depression. On a Fulbright scholarship to Cambria University, she met and married the poet Ted Hughes. While Hughes kept bees, Platt stayed home with two young children and wrote increasingly brilliant, scary poetry that made use of her anger at her husband and her father, and even her obsession with death. At 30, Platt put an ending to it all. We won't say that other word on YouTube, but like I said, I think it's like to tell you you need a little dark with your light. It's the first message I got when I saw it. So, we have Diane. Let's see. Hey, Scott. This is an interesting one, Diane. For the love of your soul, look deep. In order to do this, you have to go back to the beginning of your spiritual journey and get back to Diane, true self. We are waiting and we are here to help. That's like a powerful message, Diane. There's something you're missing on your journey, telling you to go all the way back to where you started and go through it and find that missing piece. Very interesting. Okay. You have a message, a question, Diane, I guess, because he's saying yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Lou says yes. I'm assuming you had a question. So now I'm waiting. Yeah, great message. I know her books. Wow. Okay, maybe that's why they gave it to you. Maybe there's something in there that will help you. I don't know. Joe, are you here? Otherwise, I'll scoot over to Andre. Then we have Kim and Sheila. I'm here. Okay, Joe. I have a backstory written to go along with my... Oh, okay. And take a snapshot of it and send it to me because my phone with the WhatsApp app deleted and it doesn't turn on and the battery died, so that's why I needed a new phone. So yeah, don't have that WhatsApp app. It was so much spamming on there anyway, like I don't love it. I like Messenger better. Alrighty, so Joe, what do we got for Joe? Mike, right? Okay. Well, you must have an intense message going on for you, Joe. You got something going on? Okay, give me a second. Let me grab something for you. I'm gonna grab the regular. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Here we go. That one too. Maybe this one. Alrighty. Okay. All right, here we go, Jill. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So the first one you got is the massacre of daggers. Look at the clown with the little sword with something on it. Let's see. The massacre of daggers. Master of the mind, discipline. The massacre of daggers is centered and impartial, approaching everything with a clear head and with striking precision and mindfulness. There's no room for your emotions here, only an evenness of mind. Then you got the Four of Daggers. The Four of Daggers. Rest and healing. Burnt out. You've dealt with a lot of trauma and mental anguish, so your mind needs time to reset and recover. It's okay to step back and allow yourself to heal. Do what you can to remove yourself from the things that cause you pain and focus on your recovery. Okay. And then you have the Nightmare of Crystals. The Nightmare of Crystals. Crystals. I think is that near the end, isn't it? Yeah. Working hard and overworked. The Nightmare of Crystals is unrelenting in its pursuit of its goals. It's never afraid to work for the long run and never loses sight of its aims. The road may get rough and bumpy, but getting to the finish line is worth every moment of struggle. Don't get distracted and stick to your plan. It's all working more than you know. And then you got the devil. The devil. Which means something's plaguing you. Which I felt as soon as I was starting to read you. You have something going on. Alrighty. No, that's death. Where's my little devil? Release and recovery. The devil represents the chains that wrap around your throat and drag you down into the darkness. It's the painful, tormenting cycles you can't break out of. Whether it be a toxic relationship, binging, or an addiction, even to shopping, the devil is the true evil that lives inside us all. And it's time to break the chains that aim to destroy you. Okay, so something you've been doing like over and over again that's not working for you, you gotta stop. It's not gonna change, is what I'm hearing. Whatever this thing is that you keep doing and it's not working, but you keep thinking if you do it again and again it's gonna work, it's not working. Okay, let's see if they have a message for you, Jill. Obviously, they've been trying to talk my ear off. They even been trying to show me something. So let's see. Okay. Go ahead, Mike. I'm seeing a room with a round table. And I don't know if this is a room in your house or somewhere you've been going recently. Doesn't have the best light. It's kind of a dingy, like, living room with a round table, a sofa. And it's like either it's just really dark in that room or it has a dark wallpaper, a dark paint color. It's very ominous. Do you know this room, Joe? This is what I'm seeing in my head. It's like a living room. I don't even, is there a window over to the side of the couch? Like, I guess the couch faces one way and the window's off to the side of the couch. Do you know this room? Just curious. Alrighty. Message, Mike. Let's see. I got the picture. Pretty sure. Okay. Okay, you're gonna be next. I have a little kid's round table in a spare bedroom, but it's not dark or anything. Is the they could be showing it to me while it's dark outside. Is there like a couch in there too, or a little chair that's cushiony, a love seat, something of the sort? Um, um, all right. It's time for a fresh look. Turn the clock back and change your mind. It's never too late to go back. It's never too late to change your mind. You're never in too deep that you can't get out. So if you're feeling like a little like, oh, I did this and now I'm stuck doing it, they're saying, no, you're not. Change your mind. Um, I hope that makes sense to you. Now you're going to have, yes, a yes for you. Whatever you were thinking, that yes or no question in your head is a yes for you. No couch and not dark. No, they showed me a round table, some kind of cushy chair thing that was next to it, and a window off to the side, and it's dark in there. Now, I don't know per se, like I said, how they're showing it to me because I don't normally get these things. This is normally they just give me a message. I don't know what the picture is supposed to mean. Maybe though you'll get something out of it. Maybe if you go in the room and look, they'll tell you something. If that's the room they're talking about. But like I said, they had this humongous thought that you're going through a little something. You know, you can always message me on Messenger, sweetheart. Always. I'm there. My Facebook link is up in my description. Could be another family's house. Could be. Um, I had a distinct feeling it was from your guide. So I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's somebody else's house that you go to. You just, maybe you walk in there and be like, oh shit, this looks like what she was taught. I don't know. Could be somebody's house that you know. Um, so I don't know. But I got the distinct feeling the room with the round table was for you. For me, it was dark in there. The dark could have a meaning other than the room was dark, you know. And this could be where I looked this up for a second. The spiritual meaning of a dark room. Okay, the spiritual context of a dark room can symbolize a few things: a place of introspection, or even a period of spiritual development and transformation. Huh. Or a lack of clarity. So it could have that kind of like spiritual meaning too. Just a thought. I don't know. I just saw the picture. And then they gave me that message, which kind of didn't really go with that particularly. It just went with the fact that maybe you were going through something and they're telling you could change your mind if you want. Could be my sister's house. Oh, there you go. A round table and a couch. Yeah. But the darkness could represent something spiritual, not that the room was dark in itself. I don't know. Super interesting. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I'm sure they'll tell you when you need to know. Wow, you do not have to yell in my ear. Okay, I'm getting to you. 1 second. um, yeah. Okay. Um, give me a second. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. This is for you, Joe. And this yelling in my ear from not your guide, but somebody higher said to watch for the window, watch the window or what's in the window for in the room with the round table. Like there's something with that table, the room and the window. And this necessarily could be, if your sister has that kind of setup, it could be a message for you to give to her. It's possible. But your sister doesn't come in here, so they're going to tell me. I'm telling you. They're yelling at me. I don't know what's at the window, what will be at the window. Make sure that window's locked, I guess. What? Um, but it said, watch the window. The window in the room with the round table. That's what they yelled at me. So, like I said, if your sister has that kind of setup, and to me, this is a room that is on a main floor, you know? It kind of looked like a living room. So when you said bedroom, I was kind of not sure. I'm like, So if your sister has a round table and some kind of cushy chair in a room in her like I said, it kind of looks like a living room and a window with squares, then it might be for you to tell her to just, I know it's weird to tell people these kind of things like, hey, I got a reason, I got a reading and they're talking about this and I think it's for you. But it happens sometimes. So yeah. All right. With that being said, can I move on? Don't yell at me. Okay, we're going to Andre. Andre said he was here, and here we go. I know he wants an astrology reading. Ooh, they made my head hurt. They made my head and ear hurt. Okay, here we go. Astrology. So we have Andre, Kim, and Sheila. And I will figure things out. Yeah. Usually there's something, and it will click, I'm sure, because I normally don't have people yelling at me. Normally don't, so especially a higher up, like usually when I get people yelling in this ear, it's like a deity, it's an angel, it's a bloodline, ancestral guide. That's who goes in this ear. So when they yelled at me from that ear about to watch the window in the room with the round, I knew, like, no, I don't know. Because it's from a higher up. Okay, here we go. It's from the higher up. And this is for Andre. How are you, Marissa? Okay, here we go. We got a 6. Ooh, okay. So we got Mercury. Where's the 6? 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. I lost my 6. I keep saying I'm going to put it in order, and I never do. One of these days. Aha. Okay. Here we go. So the first extra card you got was the Libra. And this is, weigh your choices before taking any action. Fair, balanced, and just. And then you got the number 6 in numerology. I serve. Goes with Mercury, Virgo. It's daily life. It talks about your daily life, the 6. 6 is governed by Venus, love, harmony, and togetherness. Holds vibrations of compassion, artistry, creativity. It's connected to material success or financial stability. The occupants of the number 6 are bent towards creative expression. Oh, like your videos. They indulge in creative activities, including cooking, painting, dancing, or music. Love and compassion will flourish in this home and will bring with it wealth and prosperity. Well, that's always good. We could use all of that. And then you got Mercury. If you want to know more about Mercury, you can look to the Magician in the tarot. It goes with infinity symbols, wings or winged items, and even with the Virgo, representing principles of communication, mentality, thinking patterns, rational reasoning, and adaptability. Known as the Lord of Gemini and Virgo, In Vedic astrology, Mercury is known as the Buddha because it's greatest among all as it bestows a person with intelligence and wealth. It's all about quick wit and quick thinking with Mercury. Hmm. And then you got the Capricorn, which is an earth sign, a cardinal earth sign. It's usually in the 10th house. When you think about the Capricorn, you think of the Queen of Pentacles or the Devil in the tarot. Um, Capricorn is the 10th sign. And the mountain goats of the zodiac. It's all about hard work. Most Capricorns are dynamic individuals who express a unique balance of confidence and humility. The last earth sign of the zodiac, their unique spirits are powerful, but indeed they are also mischievous troublemakers. They are backwards and are more youthful, optimistic, and playful as they mature. So the older you get, the more childish you get. And sometimes you need that to break away from the craziness of life. All right, let's see if Marissa has anything else for you. Um, okay, Andre, play nice, get a prize. That's how it goes. We need to be competitive to push us to what we need to do sometimes, but we don't have to be rude about it. That was your message. Play nice. Don't fight with whoever you're fighting with right now. Okay, that was for Andre. Kim, you're up next. Give me a second to walk. Well, we're doing good. We got Kim and we got Sheila. And we got 2 hours exactly. So, yeah. Perfect. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. I hope that made sense to you. Yeah, we'll put the be right back. We're on a potty break. That one always cracks me up. Sorry, guys. I have to like my knees. Everything hurts today. I really thought the hot shower beforehand would help, but I don't know. We're having one of those days. We're having one of those days. All right, and while you guys are here and we're taking a break for a second, we're stretching. Um, you guys, I really would like if you guys could to message me a paranormal experience. This Sunday coming up, you'll hear two people that you know their paranormal experiences. If you saw last Sunday, those were paranormal experiences, but that I got from people who like said it on a podcast or they wrote like a same and a headache. Oh, there you go, Sheila. Um, and so I got it from like either a podcast or they said it on a YouTube video. They told their story, so you could kind of see how it goes. And I would like to do, your guys' experiences, paranormal experiences. Um, because I think it would be nice, it'd be cool to do your guys instead of always doing like other random people. Um, Even though these people, like when they go on a podcast, tell their story, like, or they'll call into the radio and say this happened. I know they mean it because nobody else is going to call in and tell something that happened to them when they were 7, like crazy, like they believe it still to this day and it's 40 years, so and they never had anything happen after that, that story is probably true, or they at least believe it. That was their spiritual thing that happened to them. But yes, I like to do it with people I know. And I know all of you must have at least one paranormal experience, something you can't explain. Oh, that's good. Martin said, just because it's quiet doesn't mean it's not busy. I don't know what that means, but there you go, Scott. Just because it's quiet doesn't mean it's not busy. Okay. There you go. Yeah, write it to me on Messenger. It doesn't have to be elaborate, but it's, I embellish, I make it a little more exciting, but normally it's basically the story you tell me. Sometimes I add a little context, but just like, it's I never deviate. And I always send you guys the link so you can watch it beforehand to make sure it's okay. So yeah, write it to me on Messenger. Your first paranormal experience. Kim, I know you have tons. What's wrong with you not giving me one? Who we got for Kim anyway? All right. I know. If it turns into a novel, I have the rights. Yeah. Yeah. You could get the 10 cents from YouTube. But I think it will be fun, to hear actual people that we know stories. So if you didn't see Sundays, to kind of see how I tell the stories, go back and see Sundays. This Sunday will be two people that we know. will be Evie's experience and Boomer, one of Boomer's experiences. So that will be this Sunday coming. And then I would like to do 2 more reviews for the next Sunday. So that'd be good. It's my birthday in 9 days, yeah. Looking at me, my daughter at the time was 4. She's now 38. Ooh, I'm gonna screenshot Sheila's story and tell it. What happened? I thought I was on my live. Oh, you know why? Because I looked up the other thing. That's okay. All right. Sounds good. Oh, you're welcome, Kelly. I'm glad you're getting close to home. It's always nice when you can walk in your door and be like, yes. Yes, yes. Okay, Kim. Sparks is going to read you something, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What are we going to read for her? Okay. You said it to that, go to bed, and it obviously wasn't her, Sheila. Hmm. I got it. Okay, let's see what we got for Kim. Good night, Andre. When you saw this thing float out of the bedroom, floated out, and just disappeared. Wow. No, I believe it. Somebody coming to visit you? Or just somebody passing by? Oh, no. Okay, Kim. You got pizza and could not see the feet when you said to go to bed. Yeah. You probably didn't realize you could see it, and then it was like, oh, shit, I'm out. I'm out. Nope. This lady gonna come after me. Obviously, it wasn't bad. It was just probably somebody who lost their way. The pizza of foodie. Pizza symbolizes the desire for comfort, satisfaction, and a sense of belonging. A pizza is making the right combination to make things work. Desire for self-acceptance, so to speak. You want to have options sometimes, but you don't want to put a lot of effort in. This pizza lets you know in order to achieve greatness, you need to work at it. Yeah, that's right, Sheila. So, you're gonna have to put some work in, Kim. Then you got the French press of coffee cups. Pizza. The French press has a powerful symbolism. It represents your finances and the need to plunge or press your troubles down. The French press has a multitude of uses most people are unaware of. from crafting cocktails to creating flavorful extracts. It's an unpredictable yeah, an an underappreciated jack of all trades. Thank you. I was getting to it. Then you got the coffee of social. Coffee beans come from a tree and symbolize our connection to the earth and humanity. Coffee is often symbolic of energy and change. It carries implications of awakenings and enlightenment, stirring up feelings of self-discovery and transformation. You need to stir up your life a bit and see what happens. So yeah, this kind of goes with your last reading, like where find Kim. This is telling you, stir up your life. Come on. See what's going on. Work at it. You could do it. Um, transformation, all this good stuff. And then you got the moon. Got the moon. You're looking at the moon, but you're overlooking its beauty. You have seen it before, so you don't think there's anything new about it. When it appears, you are missing the true beauty of the moon. Try looking at it in a different light to bring the true feelings to the surface. Another one, take whatever situation you're in, turn it upside down, shake it out, and see what comes out of it. And what can you change? Spark said, that's good. I don't have to say anything now, right? You told her. You liked my shake it out? Okay, but no, you say something else too. Make me do all the work now. Okay. Kim, you ready? Try putting on the song Kung Fu Fighting and dance to it. You may get a new perspective on a hindering or lingering question. Thank you, Sparks. And you have a question. Your answer is yes. Okay. There you go. Thanks, Sparks. All right, it's Sheila's turn. Let's see. Who we got for Sheila? I know. I'm having oh. He's something else. As soon as he told me, "No, you said it good." I'm like, "No, give me something." And in my head, I hear the song "Kung Fu Fighting," and then he goes, "Tell her to put on the song and dance to it." And like I kind of saw like your moves, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm laughing my ass off as I'm writing this shit. All right. Yeah, I have to make a video of that, Kim. I might have that funny thought in my head laughing at you the whole time. Uh, okay, Sheila, here we go. What we got? What do you want to read for? Tell me. You can have anything you want. All right. Uh-huh. I'm assuming this one. I'm pretty sure. I don't know about that, but that's funny. He did show me your dance move though. I thought it was hysterical. To that song. Like very funny. You want this one? Okay. Make sure we pulled the right ones for Sheila. Okay. Here we go. The first one for you, Sheila, is the Knight of Swords. Look at him. How cute. The tiger. Highs, lows, conflict, tension. Let's see, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords likes to shake things up, and his eyes are set upon you. He surveys the scene and unearths tensions that were long buried but not forgotten. Truths may suddenly be illuminated. Conflicts and drama may arise as he tears through your life, but trust that if nothing else, you'll be stimulated and possibly even entertained. This might create upset and take you on a ride of highs and lows, but the knight's presence will eventually bring needed resolution to issues shrouded in uncertainty. So this card actually goes exactly with what you were asking, right? About your job, your boss. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. All right, let's see what else we got. Then we got the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. It looks like a hippie Statue of Liberty looking through binoculars. The Three of Wands. Let's see. I thought that was a good description too. The Three of Wands. Action, adventure, and luck. This card is simply bursting with good fortune. Peek into your future and you will see that it is bright indeed. Adventure and blessings are beckoning you forth, so don't hesitate. Plans are being realized. Your creative projects will soon bear fruit, and there may even be a ceremony of celebration of love and solidarity and even commitment. Do your best to trust your instincts and gently brush aside the opinions of others at this time. You're the captain of the ship, and you're the author of your own destiny. Take action, get a firm grip on the wheel, and steer yourself towards what energizes and enlivens you. Luck is on your side. We live in a wonderful world that is full of beauty, charm, and adventure. There is no end to the adventure that we can have, if only we seek them out with opened eyes. Hmm. Then you got the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords. What a pretty card. That has the evil eye. Ten of Swords. Endings, finality, and closure. It is the end of an era, and change is inevitable. A series of events and personal choices brought you to this place. So there is no room to play victim, blame, shame, or have any self pity. It is best to accept the finality of the situation and prepare to restructure aspects of your life that have been in disarray. This could mean a sudden crumbling of a friendship, a love, an abrupt ending to a work situation. Whatever your state of affairs, prepare for great change. Sometimes God will place a wall on your path to force you to go in another direction. This one has an eye too, and this is the Knight of Wands. She has an eye on her. You can see her? The Knight of Wands. Let's see. The Knight of Wands is a fierce lady here. Wands. Flow, fire, and intuition. The Knight of Wands is charming, impulsive, and sometimes throws all the caution to the wind. Deeply attuned to the flow of energy and intuition, the knight flows whims and feelings in search of exciting new experiences and usually finds them. Fiery passions spur this knight on, and occasionally friends and lovers may get burned. Dance with this knight if you dare, but be sure to free yourself of expectations. You may be influenced positively or negatively depending on your ability to navigate the instability of the knight's nature. Encountering a wild spirit is an exciting ride, but it is not without risk. The trouble is, if you don't risk anything, you risk even more. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what the message is for that. Okay. Think of a yes or no question. He said, sorry, she said you had a lot of different questions. So you got to place them in order. I believe she said there was 3 questions. So either write them or in your head, put a 1 in front of each, a 1, then a 2, then a 3 in front of each question so that I can answer them in the order so you know what I'm talking about and so you get the right answer to each of these questions. Sheila. Okay, here's the message. Sorry, it was a long one. Okay, let me give you the message first, then we'll do the question. There are paths upon paths. They zigzag, cross each other, and even flow into each other. We only need to focus on the one that our feet are on now. And then we have to find the time when we have to jump off and jump ship. I think you already are armed with the knowledge and the know-how in your heart of hearts. You already know the answer. But clarity is always nice. But sometimes it's not always offered. So that was the message. So now let's do the question. The question. So you have 1, 2, 3. Okay, you have so many, but yeah, but I guess they wanted you to put it in perspective. Okay, so the first one, you see the questions, right? Okay, so let me go back to here. Okay. Okay. So it's yes, that job is obviously, and I think you know it. I think that maybe that's what they're talking about. Probably done. But they said you will find another one to sustain. They said yes to that too. The middle question, they were kind of like unsure about the house deal. So I would just focus because I'm assuming unsure because of the fact that it's dependent on you, right? So even now you still have the job, frantically, your spare time, look for another one, you know? And if you, it would be in a timing situation. And I think that's why they're not quite wanting to answer the middle one, give you a definitive yes or no, because it's dependent on you. You and your instincts and your resourcefulness and all that. So, so I think that's why they will not give me a direct, because it's like, yes, if this, no, if this, da da da. And I'm like, okay, I get you. It's dependent on the path. And I think that's why they were talking about the paths. You have to know when to jump ship and get on another one. So, and you already know that feeling, like you already know about the job. So even though you're still working, look for a better job. Start now, tonight. Google it. Like, what's in my area? What do we got going on? What can I do? You know, because it's easier to find a job when you're working. It's harder to find one when you're not working. So be proactive on that. And I think it will all work out. And that was from your spirit guides. So yeah. So they're kind of up in the air about the house, but they were sure on the other ones, but I think, like I said, it's the timing. If you set yourself up nice, you'll be fine. If you wait, you know, sometimes you can wait till shit hits the fan. You gotta do something beforehand. I think I know why he said about the song, because my grandson came home with the board he broke at an after school program, and I was goofing around and singing that song. Oh, and then I was nearly ready to jump ship. Funny. Oh yeah. Um, but set yourself up first. Like, it's gotta, you gotta know when to jump ship, but you gotta know, regardless, it could be a lovely job, but who knows? They could be having run into their own problems and they don't have a choice but to let people go. And you don't want to be caught out there like, shit, I got no notice, I have to leave today, and you know what I'm saying? So get, do your proactive stuff for you, and you should be fine. And you're very welcome. And so with that being said, we got to the 2:30 mark, which is about where I want to be. um, Tomorrow, I'm not exactly sure. I invited a few people, but I didn't really get any responses, so I don't know if we'll have an interview. Um, I am going to be making, I have being asked to move to be a, oh, oh, okay, in the same hospital. Yep. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the thing. They're telling you maybe you gotta jump into the new position because the old one, if you don't move, they're gonna maybe get rid of that position. Happens. My friend was a printer for years back in the day. They didn't have machines to do printing like we do now, like, copy machines. They used to print everything manually, and he used to be a printer for CBS. And he did it since he was a teenager all the way up to his like 50s. And then they were like, oh yeah, we got new machinery, bye, your position doesn't exist anymore. And he's like, what? Now what do? Didn't have any other skills. So he had to go work at a mailing company because he was too young in 50 to retire. He needed another 15 years. um so yeah, sometimes weird things happen. So sometimes you just gotta go with what you know is the right in your heart. And they said you already knew. So yeah, this stuff happens. Um oh, I was saying I am going to be making keychains, pens, and other stuff. Like I have, of course, pendulums and necklaces and all sorts of things. Um so um I will make a little video of the things that I'll be making, um, or that I have made and that I'm selling. Um, and if anybody's interested, of course, I have a messenger um, for that. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I'm now I'm now a custodian. Yeah, and who knows? Like I said, what they're doing with those positions, because they were most certainly sure on that, yes, that job is not, you know you won't have it. So, but yes, you'll find another one. But so the whole thing was that I was getting was like, depending on how fast she moves on these things is what's going to help her, so yeah. So other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow between 6 and 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'll set it up, of course, and we'll see what we'll be doing. And yes, I'll see you then. I'm going to go now. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you all so much. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. I'll tell your story, Sheila. And because I like that story. And then, so you'll see it in one of the Sinister Sundays. um, Not this Sunday coming, probably the next one. And there's a lot of backstabbing. Yeah, especially, I don't know how custodians in hospital work, but I used to work at a union for the custodial union.
of the schools. And basically, you couldn't get in there unless you knew somebody, this, that, or the other, you know? You're welcome, honey. And, you know, a lot of stuff went on. It took a long time to get there because it was a cushy job. You know, you started as a custodian, but you can move up to the fireman. The fireman made more money. And, you know, like I said, you had to know someone, somebody had to like you. It wasn't like you had to do all this testing. So, you know, sometimes that's how it is. But I know you got this. I know you all got this. And so I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow for some fun and excitement. If I could find an end screen. Here we go. This one's nice.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.